As you would gauge by the tree behind us and by the time of year that you're watching this program.
It's November. Could be July.
Jeff Salasco. It is July. We just didn't take the tree down back in December.
It's like Walmart.
That's right. Leave them up year round.
It's early bird sale.
What a beautiful 18-foot tree. That won't work in most people's house.
Oh, we still got a few feet left, but
Yeah, you do.
we're trying to get up to the top of the window.
Hey, at Mark Martin Kia in Batesville, we're on top of everything just like this tree. This tree's on top of the roof. It goes up a way. How's Jeff Salasco?
He's good.
Good
He's
deal.
good. Yes.
Good deal. And we're still in the car business at Mark Martin
Yes.
Kia, and I guess we're still doing well.
Still doing well. We got fall temperatures here in the middle of December.
Yes, 60s
Yeah.
and 70s.
We'll probably pay for this later.
Probably. Probably. I know John Kent on our program, he's on before this show is, and he counts the, and pretty close to being correct, the fogs that we have.
Yes.
In the summer, you get so
Yeah.
many fogs, you get so many snows.
In August, that's right.
Yeah, he says it's coming. He says
Yeah.
it's coming. I said, well, I'm ready. Let it
He's
happen.
probably got some snow tires here just in case.
Absolutely.
I know him. He's always prepared.
Yes, sir. And he got them at a fair price, too.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, you
He's
guys
got
are
tires.
closing in on a calendar year that's been a phenomenal year. We talked a lot about that on this program, but talk some more about it.
Well, it's been another great year. You know, we just so fortunate, especially for all the people that drive the distance they do to come do business with us. And our fan seems to be spreading out. We've had people in this week from 56, from Fox, Mammoth Spring, Gasville. I mean, and it's not easy to get here from any of those places.
Absolutely not. No, you're right. You're right.
And we just appreciate them so much, and they all give us kind comments, and they enjoy being here, and we're glad to come here. So they wanted a new Kia, and we helped them.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you if you want one, because we've got inventory. We got plenty of inventory to choose right now.
The 15 models we're getting down. I've got probably less than 20 15s left.
Right.
16s are here. The 16s have a great incentive program. This program is going to end January 4th, but you know, the holiday on us from Kia, they are making your first 2 car payments, so you won't have a car payment till actually March.
Wow.
And giving you 0 interest for 66 months on certain vehicles.
Really?
And there's a sidekick to that. If you don't want that program, there's a program where they've got bonus cash.
Sure.
With a low APR.
Right.
And sometimes that's even cheaper than the 0 for 66 months.
Yeah, I can see how that can work out. Yeah, depending on the model and the price.
And of course, we still got our military incentive, and we've got our college grad incentive out there. So there's some great deals to be had right now that will keep giving for a long time.
Well, I think as we go along the way, I mean, you always got incentives, and we're always going to get a good deal. And you and I talk a lot about with Mooney Star and his great knowledge of the used car business. And you got to have a great product to sell, number one, but you got to know what the value of those vehicles that they're trading in, number two. And you guys get some good ones.
Yes, we do. And we just about trade for anything.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And you know what? Repeat customers.
Oh, yes.
You're now long enough in it that you're seeing a lot of repeat business.
Yes, and we're proud of that. You know, we've got a guy that probably someday next week, his 5th Kia is going to be here.
Really?
His wife's got one, he's got one, grandkids got one. Actually, he and his wife are both on their seconds. And we appreciate them so much. And we had another customer here that had a Kia. They drove in from, they were Mammoth Spring, and they got a new one. Yeah, a lot of people are cycling through. So we're getting some trade-ins on the lot, and
sure,
you know, we're getting some stuff that's got 60, 70,000 miles on it because it's 3 or 4 years old. Yet we're getting some stuff we traded for on the day. It's 2 years old, had 16,000 miles on it.
Right, yeah.
It's just like showroom new still. And you don't find a car 2 years old very often with 16,000 miles on it.
No, you don't.
But you know, that's why they change the models up. They change the colors up so people kind of keep thinking, gee, I'd like to have that on mine.
I think what amazes me the most, or one of the things that amazes me the most, is when you come in, and we talk about used cars, when you come in and look at the prices of these new Kias, I think if you've never shopped for a Kia, you're missing out on a great product, you're missing out on some great warranty, but these new ones are priced a lot, in most cases, a lot less than a used vehicle is.
Well, that's been our slogan around here. You can buy new for the price of used.
Sure.
And we still have people come in, want to look at a used car, that leave in a new car going, I didn't think I could do that. But, you know, we put our best foot forward, so we show the new first. And if that's not going to fit them, then we'll take them down and get them. But the new key is you get that 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty with the car.
Sure.
And you got to buy that on anything else.
Right.
So we try to show them what all they can get for X amount of dollars before we go put them in a used car.
Well, no doubt, just you look at the sticker prices, the manufacturer suggested retail prices of these cars, and you go up and down this lot, and you go, really?
Yeah.
I do. I go,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You can get a brand new car for $14,990
It is something.
with a 10-year warranty on it.
Less than 15 grand.
Less than 15 grand.
Brand new automobile.
New. Now, it's a manual transmission.
But it's a brand new automobile.
There are people that want to drive those, and it improves your fuel economy some.
Yes.
Not much, because these 6-speed automatics are so smooth, and you know there's not much difference in that in the manual, but there is a little difference, and we sell quite a few manual transmissions. It's amazing.
Jeff, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was going to ask you this. You talk about the fuel economy. One of the big sellers. I mean, the big sellers, when you take from model level all the way up, the fuel economy is simply outstanding.
It's good. I mean, the EPA rated Kia number 3 this year for fuel economy.
Wow.
We were about 5 miles per gallon better on this chart they had than the competition.
Wow.
Mazda was number 2, but Hyundai was number 1, and of course that's our sister company.
Absolutely.
So they kind of stole the show on fuel economy. But yeah, you know, when you get a mid-size car, and you can get a new Optima right now for $18,990, a new 15 model, and it's got keyless entry and power lifters. It's not stripped out.
Right.
I've got another one out there that's what you would consider loaded. In some places you can't even buy with that much equipment on them for $23,990.
Right.
And that car's going to get 36, 38. Some people get 40 in them on the highway. You look at that over 72, you figure payment, and you're doing pretty good.
Well, you figure out the gas mileage, and then even the price of gas. I mean, we filmed it, $1.90 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's down a little bit, but that'll fluctuate up and back. We haven't seen it this low in a long time.
No.
But it's all based on percentages. I mean, it's money out of your pocket if it's $3 a gallon, but the percentage of what you spend, and if it's $1.90, it's still the same. You save the same percentage. That's what I'm saying.
And then there's those folks that come in here that have been conditioned. They think that you can take $4,000 off the price of your car.
Right.
And we have to explain to them, that's not how Kia does it.
Right.
They build these cars and price them on what they think is a good market price.
Sure, absolutely.
Giving the dealership a little bit of markup, a small margin, and then they put, for years we didn't have incentives on some of these cars at all.
Yeah, that's correct.
But they put a little rebate out there for them, and that's all part of the value story. The warranty with the car, the fuel economy, the price line, and you have to. Then they start going, oh, so that's why your car is so much cheaper than this car over here anyway with the same stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, go to another lot, look at a $40,000 one that you can buy for $35,000.
Yeah.
Go drive that car and understand what that car is all about, and then come down here and drive one of ours at $25,000.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't advertise 20% off MSRP.
That's correct.
Because they didn't mark it up that much to start with.
Sir.
And we can't do $10,000 or $15,000 off MSRP.
That's right. It's just not going to happen. There's no markup there.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, but the deal is that $25,000 car is just as good as that $40,000 that got a $5,000 discount. Probably a better car. A better car. Product line is phenomenal.
If you are wanting a car that is $10,000 off MS, I've got one of Mark's cars here that he drove, a 2014 Cadenza. It's got 6,000 miles on it, and we have it $10,000 off MSRP. Because he marked it way below cost, because he had it for about a year and said, here, I want to put this out there and move it, so I want you to take that much off of it.
Wow.
And he can do that. His name's out front.
Yeah, he can pretty well do what he wants to do, can't he?
It's a very nice car, and he said if they want him, I'll autograph it whenever they buy it. But so we do have something for $10,000 off MSRP.
There you go. Not common in this business.
A true Mark Martin Kia.
That is correct. Yeah. Well, the man actually drove the car.
And he loves them.
Yes, sir.
He originally wasn't going to trade out of it, and we kind of had a discussion about appearances.
Gotcha.
Need to drive the new cars.
There you go. Absolutely. Well, and again, service, which and we do service. and we kid and joke and laugh a lot about, you know, the lonely serviceman back in the back, but
He's off today.
he's off today. How can that happen?
All 3 lifts are empty.
Isn't it something?
He has some vacation time, so he is off today.
And you hadn't had a car come here and need a service today.
Hope he's enjoying it. So.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know, like again, I've explained, we're divided up into, we have a quick lube center here, we've got a tire center and brake center, and then we've got 2 mechanical shops.
Sure.
So, you know, unless your car has a mechanical problem, he's not going to see it.
Right, absolutely.
And, you know, we had to get a second person trained here to be a technician. He's working in the lube center right now. But because of the volume of cars we had out there, Kia said, you got to have a second mechanic.
Sure.
And we thought, well, what are we going to do with him?
Right, yeah. Yeah, can't keep the first one busy.
So, you know, as volumes of cars kick in, if you've seen the back lot back there, we had several transport trucks this last week. He does help out on PDIs, and he does come over and assist and stuff, but he's spending most of his time in the lube center.
So when Kia, and Kia, for example, you mentioned that they suggested that you get a second one. Strictly on that volume, as you mentioned, of the cars that you guys are selling, they're saying, if you're selling this many cars, you guys need a second mechanic.
Yeah.
Whether he's busy or not, just on the volume. That's pretty neat.
Of course, they don't have to pay the salaries and stuff, but
That's correct.
they just got logistics.
I want to talk about numbers because we're ending the year here, and we've often talked about that on this show. The numbers that you guys do in the industry, in your market area with your Kia, in the state of Arkansas, in the southeast, southwest United States, again, all over the United States with Kia, and not only with Kia, but how Kia does in Batesville, Arkansas, Independence County, state of Arkansas, the ones from Mark Martin Kia. So the ones from Mark Martin Kia do quite well.
We're very fortunate. The last report I saw, which ended September because it takes a while to get all these numbers in officially, we had over 30% of the market in Independence County for the last 12 rolling months.
That's total new car sales.
That's new car sales, no matter what they're selling.
Yeah.
That's even trucks.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
30.6 is what it said of the registrations in Independence County were Kias this year.
Without a truck. Without a truck to sell.
Yeah, without a truck to sell, but we were competing against trucks in that number. So we're just, I don't know what to do, you know, I mean.
Phenomenal numbers, to say the least.
It's amazing. And we're still, about 54% of what we sell leaves Independence County.
Right.
So we're doing very well, you know, in southern Missouri, and we've had a few sales to Branson this year, and some in Harrison, and the Baxter County market's good, the Cleveland County market, and the Izard County market, Stone County market, those are growing. We're just real pleased. And
what's on the horizon? I mean, what's next for Mark Martin Kia? I mean, you set your goals, and you're meeting goals way beyond expectation of what Kia said that you
maintain
could
what
do.
we're doing.
Maintain, maintain.
We got to keep up with all these customers and keep them happy and make sure, you know, that they come back when they get ready to look again for a second vehicle. Because there's been a lot of new. Since Kia redid itself in 2010 and put, you know, everybody else has scrambled to try to have something that's like it.
Sure.
You know, and why not? But we've got to continue to tell our story about our warranty, our fuel economy, our price point, and take care of what we've got.
And we're building a better car than we've ever built before.
Yes.
I mean, and we've even admitted that many years ago, the Kia product wasn't quite up to a standard. It was a cheaper.
It was up to a low standard.
That is correct. But
Yeah.
I mean, the standard on these cars, automobiles today, is, I mean, they're at the top.
You know, this year, J.D. Power rated Kia number 2 for initial quality. Now that's going to be a hard spot to maintain.
Sure.
Because everybody's, you know, after you when you get there.
Absolutely.
But we've got some new stuff coming. You know, we're not just sitting here looking, oh, look, this is nice. But we've got an all-wheel drive Soul going to come out this year.
Okay.
We've got a brand new redesigned Sportage going to come out this year. We've got a new GT sedan coming out this year. So there's going to be something. There's a little bit larger luxury SUV in the lineup because some people want a little bit bigger vehicle.
Heavier, yeah.
The Sedona has done very well. Motor Trend, I mean, everybody, Cars.com recommended it, Motor Trend recommended it, is number 1 against all the minivans out there, and that market has shrunk as far as who's selling a minivan anymore.
Right.
But they're not setting still, and we're excited. We got a new Optima already. I've got one sitting in the showroom down there. And it don't look that different outside, but all the stuff that's happened inside and underneath. We've got a 1.8 liter turbo engine, 4-cylinder in our LX model.
And
it's going to get over 40 miles to the gallon.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Good product. I mean, one of the things that always amazed me about the car industry is that how the industry as a whole improves year after year after year. It just does, doesn't it?
It does.
We're making better cars than we've ever made before, and we've been making good ones, and you guys keep selling at a very, very good pace, and I wish you the best of luck for the coming year. We'll talk about it as we go, and it ought to be a good one, no doubt.
We hope so. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Jeff Salasco, Mark Martin Kia, we're south of everything, and folks, I challenge you, if you're in the market for a new automobile, I challenge you to drop by here and give these guys a chance to show you and explain to you one of their products. You drive their products before you buy an automobile, you will not be disappointed.